Girlies, let's stop dating just because they look good. Because the ones that be looking the best sometimes have a rotten spirit. There is an entity that is feeding off of you, a nasty, ugly, angry, entity is dirty, is nasty. Stop feeding it. Sin is the reason. Chica. Earth is the lowest. What is lower? Hell? Hell is lower? Who wants to be in hell? Like, let's be for real. Don't even do that. Don't even play like that. It's costing you your purpose, your divinity, your holiness, your beauty, your everything. Girly. No. Sorry. We're not doing it. Stop letting Jezebel take over your vessel. I'm not playing with y'all no more. Like, what do you want to do? You want to keep hitting your head against the wall? Do you want to keep hitting your head against the wall? Boom, boom, boom. Or do you want to listen and just do what God is telling you? Because God is not telling it to you to hurt you. Like, no, access denied. Say X, no, not happening. And yeah, they want to lock that. And you got to be like, you got to see his fruits. You got to see his spirit first. Girl. Protect your spirit and keep the integrity of your spirit. Girly. Not fornicating. Get you the commitment before you give the cookie. Clock. That if this life is so temporary, why do we give it so much importance? Favor, you want the grace of God. So, let's get in relationship with him. Girlies. This one's for you. Do not scroll away. Because why is we in 2026 still being puppets and slaves to Jezebel? Soul snatching and doing, like, come on. Let's get it together. Let's get in our word, in our Bibles. You feel me? And let's get it together, girlies. Okay? Listen here. Whenever there's two parties, 1, 2, whether you and a business, you and a service, right? You give and you take, and they give and they take, okay? So when there's two entities coming into agreement, there is an exchange, right? So it's like, okay, they have a service, I have the money, I give them money, they give me the service. They take the money, I take the service or the product. Simple, right? Exchange, right? So as females, we have something so sacred and so pure, which is our life force, and our sacred energy as females is literally so abundant. Because we are Mother Nature, and how does it produce everything? In abundance, in multiplicity, right? So when we have exchanges, especially in a sacred exchange that is sex, okay? Male, female. You think that you're doing the sex, right? And that nothing's happening. Each goes their way. You go that way, that will go that way. Wrong. So what's happening is an exchange is happening, right? You're going away, but you're taking something, and he's going away and he's taking something. And what is that? Because we don't see it in the physical. So what is it? It's spiritual. And then days later, you don't even know why. You feel angry for no reason. You feel agitated for no reason. You living paycheck by paycheck. And it's like, what's going on? Like, why? If nothing is going wrong, don't I feel completely satisfied and happy with life, where I am in life, why I can't overcome a certain level of success in life, right? And women can be stuck in this cycle for years and years and decades and decades and decades. And it's literally, you're stuck in a cycle of sin because you haven't overcame. The first level is lust, overcoming lust. Girlies, God wants us to keep our purity. There's so much value in our purity. because your energy is sacred, and you're able to use that energy to align yourself to your highest purpose, which is the purpose for which God created you and intended you when you was in the womb, girly. So what happens when we exchange with this person, right? Whatever spiritual courts that they were dealing with in their spirit, whether that be murderous spirits, suicide spirits, anxiety spirits, insecurity spirit, anything that person was dealing with that you can't see on the surface, because they look good. Girlies, let's stop dating just because they look good, because the ones that be looking the best sometimes have a rotten spirit. Like, I'm so for real. So we can't go by how they look. We go by the spirit. And you know the spirit by its fruits. Yes, please clock it by the fruits. Period. Okay? So what happens is, whatever they were carrying in their spiritual atmosphere is completely deposited into you. Okay? And that can manifest in you in many different ways. It can manifest in mood swings. It can manifest, like, you always had a pure energy, a gentle, loving, feminine, beautiful flower energy. And now you're moody, angry, anxious, stressed, insecure, depressed. Like, all of these things, you're like, where is this coming from? Like, what? Like, why do I feel so down? You think it's emotions. Oh, I'm just in my emotions. And really, it is spiritual. And it's spiritual, and it's manifesting in your feelings, in your emotions. You understand? It can also manifest in your finances. It can also manifest in your health. You can get painful periods, fibroids, all types of health conditions because of sin. Sin is the reason, chica. Because God be trying to teach us. He be trying to teach us for real. And we just be thinking that we know it all. We can do things and get away with it. No. Like, let's be real. Us females, we have the ability to receive, and we receive and peep all types of energies in the room. You know when something's wrong, when something's iffy, because you're peeping all the energies in the room. But the moment you lay down with that person, you are coming into covenant. You are coming into agreement where you're saying, I agree to let all of their demons into me. And same with the men, but this is about the females. This is what we're talking about, the girlies. It says in the Bible, right? In the Bible, it says in 1 Timothy 2:9, it says, beauty should not come from the outward adornment. So, we see online these women with the elaborate hairstyles, the elaborate makeup, all the adorning of their, and that makes me beautiful. That's not what makes you beautiful, mamita. He wants us women to dress modestly and with decency and with propriety. Okay? He wants us to dress modestly. Modestly, why? I'm going to be so for real. Because when you are putting everything on display like that, it quite literally loses its value. Because how many girls are on social medias with their butts out, with their boobs out, half naked, twerking? You could find that in abundance. Like, what is wrong with this generation of women that we don't know how to dress decently? Like, let's be for real. Like, let's put the clothes on. Like, that is outplayed. It's old. You feel me? Like, every woman has boobs, butt, and a totin. Okay? We all got it. There's no need for everyone to be displaying it like here for free. Everyone gets a free pass to look at me. Like, girl, don't tempt these people to lust after you. Because then what they're going to do? They're going to talk sweet. They're going to give you everything just to get what they're looking for. Which is in your spiritual gates. Get your spiritual energy. Take your purity and your holiness. Like, let's be for real. They're taking your blessing. Like, let's keep it all the way 100. And then you think that, oh, if you just masturbate that and not deal with men and just masturbate or deal with females and that you're getting away from it. No, you're still going to face the judgment of it, girlies. You have to completely forget you got a cuckoo down there, okay? Okay, completely forget you got a cuckoo down there and wait till the man, a righteous man of God, marries you. Because, let's be for real, who wants to have sex with just a random man, right? Temporary, and then after a few years, he cheats on you, and then it's over. It's like, what? You just wasted your years. You wasted your energy. You wasted your purity. You wasted your life force on something that was temporary. Because, girlies, get you that commitment before you give that cookie. Okay? Period. Get you the commitment before you give the cookie. Clock. That, because you are valuable, you are worthy, and you don't need to display your body to be worthy, to be valuable, and to be someone who is deserving of commitment, loyalty, love, and all of that. Period. Clock that. And it says, Proverbs 3:15, it says, she's more precious than rubies. All the things thou can desire are not to be compared to her. All the things you can desire cannot be compared to her. And the woman that the word of God is talking about is the virtuous woman. The Proverbs 31 woman is a woman who is wise with her words, who is nurturing with her spirit, who isn't all fleshly beautiful, but spiritually beauty is from your spirit. And how can you protect your spirit and keep the integrity of your spirit? Girly, not fornicating, okay? Not fornicating, keeping your purity, keeping your holiness. Why? And it's not something that's miserable. It's not something that's the worst thing possible, because I'm gonna be for real. When you realize that these people do not deserve your spirit, when you start seeing, when you get the clarity, let's call it post-fornication clarity, that means you've been abstinent for a couple months and God starts giving you the eyes to see and clearing up those spiritual clouds that was blocking you from seeing people for who they truly are. You start seeing like, that person's spirit is kind of nasty, kind of dirty, kind of, I don't want to entangle my energy with that. Like, I don't want no parts of that. That person is lazy, unmotivated, insecure, mean, angry. It's like, girly, you do not need to deal with that in your spirit at all. Like, no, access denied. Say X, no, not happening. I'm not having relations until I have commitment, okay? And commitment is not with just anybody. It's God puts two people together for purpose and for kingdom, okay? To exalt the kingdom on earth and do his will, girly. So, man, you gotta be careful, because men will be like, listen, I'll marry you right now, because they see you're a virtuous woman. They see that you're a beautiful woman in spirit, and yeah, they wanna lock that. And you gotta be like, you gotta see his fruits. You gotta see his spirit first, girl. We cannot be in 2026 having one night stands. No, sorry, we're not doing it. Stop letting Jezebel take over your vessel. I'm not playing with y'all no more. Like, I really am not. Stop letting Jezebel take control of your vessel. She will consume all your years, make you miserable, stagnant, and stuck. Girl, I'm so serious. Like, I'm so serious. Jezebel, all she wants to do is satisfy a desire, right? Immediately. And really, it's a scam. It's a scam, because what you're getting a week A orgasm, right? You're getting an orgasm. But at what cost? Like, what is it costing you? It's costing you your sanity. It's costing you your dream life. It's costing you your purpose, your divinity, your holiness, your beauty, your everything, girly. It's costing you quite literally everything, more than you're willing to pay. And what is it giving you? A moment of, like, be for real. Like, let's be for real. And we can do it. Like, Jesus lived 33 years and never fornicated. So, what's up? You saying you can't hold off for like a year, maybe a couple months, maybe 3 years or something until God gives you someone who is for you? For you. You are the rib to someone. Someone who will literally love you, be loyal to you, cherish you. And when it's God ordained, girly, the orgasms are literally interdimensional. It's not just a physical sensation. It's spiritual, mental, emotional. It's better than you've ever experienced. It's so worth it. Like, it's so worth the wait. Okay? It says, Proverbs 6:25, it says, I do not lust in your heart after her beauty, or let her captivate you with her eyes. So what is God telling him right there? He's saying, don't lust in your heart after her beauty, or let her captivate you with her eyes. So what it say? Do not be on here trying to show off your body, trying to soul snatch. Because it's like, girlies, you know what you're doing. You're trying to take that man for everything he got. You're trying to take that's all of that. And it's just going to backfire on you, because the more you sin and fornicate, the farther you are from your kingdom spouse, the person who is going to commit to you. Okay. So, if you are in a relationship, right, and you are in sin in that relationship, it does not have God's blessing. God doesn't. How can he bless something that he did not ordain, that he did not agree with? Like, you didn't come before God and say, I oath before God that I'm going to love you and be loyal to you to the day I die. Sick, come whatever, I'm going to be loyal and I'm going to love you. If you come to God and say, I promise to be loyal and love you for the rest of my days, and God signed off on it, and he was like, okay, you got the blessing, you got the favor, then you good. You got the green light, mommy. You got the green light. Okay? But if you just want to surpass God's permission and just go straight for the dum-dum, you're involving your spirit and becoming one, because his spirit and your spirit are literally doing a dance. Y'all becoming one spirit. Illegally, because you did not get the commitment and you did not get the oath before God that person's going to commit to you and love you. So you're illegally becoming one flesh. One spirit. ¿Entiende? So what happens? God doesn't recognize it. He does not bless it. And then what happens? Turmoil, death, destruction, sin, heartbreak. Yeah. It just doesn't work. So it's like, what do you want to do? You want to keep hitting your head against the wall? Do you want to keep hitting your head against the wall? Boom, boom, boom. Or do you want to listen and just do what God is telling you? Because God is not telling it to you to hurt you, to judge you, to make your life horrible. God will never make your life. He will make it 10 times better. Try doing life by yourself. I'll wait. Now try doing life with God. Yes. Life with God is miraculously peaceful, abundant, beautiful, purposeful. And only through God can you get a true man that will love and be loyal to you for the rest of your days. Because he knows that God is watching him. He has the fear of the Lord in him. And the fear of the Lord in you, girlies. Because I see you. Like, it is getting old. We are getting an old age. Like, let's be for real. It's getting old. It's getting corny to be flaunting your body on the internet, still trying to get people to lust you so you could get their money. Like, girls, I'm not judging you because, hello, I've done this myself. Like, I've been there, done that. You understand me? But you hit your head on the wall too many times that you have to learn the lesson. I mean, come on. God will not take you to higher heights if you're still stuck on the first level. And you know what the first level is? Lust. It's lust. So until you overcome the lust, baby girl, you is not leveling up. You's not leveling up, mommy. And first, the level up happens in the spirit. Then you see it in the material realm. 1 John 2:16. For all that is in the world, the desires of the flesh and the desires of the eyes and the pride of life is not from the Father, but is from the world. Why? If this life is so temporary, why do we give it so much importance? Why do we care about getting the Gucci bag, the Chanel, what do you have now? I don't even know. Why do we care so much about getting all of the earthly things when we're going to die? And we're not going to take none of it. We're not going to take none of it. So why not think about the heavenly treasures that are eternal? Let's be for real. Like, you think that this is the lowest realm. Earth is the lowest. What is lower? Hell? Hell is lower? Who wants to be in hell? Like, let's be for real. Don't even do that. Don't even play like that. Don't even play like that. Because you don't want to be scorching and screaming agony and pain for eternity, girly. So don't even play with God like that. Don't do that. Because you do not want to be like that. What you love is beautiful bodies of water, nature, beautiful animals, beautiful crystals, beautiful, like, girl, you like all the beautiful things of life. Like, let's be for real. So why not accumulate treasures in heaven by giving your hand to the poor, working, being kind? You feel me? People might not appreciate it in this realm, in this earthly realm, but that's okay, because it says God, He takes account to every single thing and stores treasures for us in heaven, mamita. All right? So let's get it together. Let's get it together. Let's be poised. Let's be wise women. Let's be, modest, decent, kind with our words, nice, loving. And let's, okay, forget we have that cuckoo down there. And when we feel hormonal, recognize what that is. It's your hormonal changes. It's that time of the month. You ovulating, girly. But you do not need to release your energy, because even when you masturbate, there's a spiritual realm. Like, you guys need to see what's going on in the spirit, and there is an entity that is feeding off of you, a nasty, ugly, angry entity. Is dirty, is nasty. Stop feeding it your pure, holy energy, girlies, please. It's like everything in this planet is engineered to steal your soul. They are entities in the spiritual realm that feed off of your life force. I said it. It's been said. They feed off of the life force, baby girl. Okay. So let's protect it. Access denied. And let's be women of God. Let's be Proverbs women of God, okay? He's not telling you to immediately change and then you have to change and then come to God. No, girl. You just fall in love with God. You fall in love with God. You read about Him. You learn His character. And you're like, wow, God, I love your character. You make sense. Like, the things you say make sense. Like, and you see it in your life because lived experience. So you know that what He's saying is true because you've lived it, girly. And as you fall in love with God, with Jesus, He starts changing the desires of your heart. You stop desiring those F-boys that look good and are rotten and have all types of spiritual things going on. You stop lusting over them, desiring them. You start desiring holy things, pure things, a pure love. You know what I mean? That doesn't lust you. Your desires change, mamita. You just got to get in this word and fall in love with Jesus. and stop allowing access to your spirit. No, no, no. We are in 2026. Like, we are grown. Like, I understand we make those mistakes when we're young, but we're reaching an age where we're grown. You want the blessing of God. You want the favor. You want the grace of God. So, let's get in relationship with him. Yes, girl. I love you. God bless you. And yeah, see you next video. Mwah.